Want to get to level 100 in The Witcher 3 as soon as possible? Stay tuned for all the tips. What's up guys, I'm Franky Boy on this channel covering everything regarding The Witcher 3. Tip number 1 is the Drowner farm spot to level up super fast, and it's next to the Hangman's Alley. Make sure to get your whale's potion going so you have infinite water breathing, and you then just simply kill those drowners with your crossbow. You can use a cat potion to increase your crossbow damage, but it will look let's say crap. Also, there's like the cat eyes thingy you can get in the DLC, but once you are in the DLC, you will likely not do this anymore since there's a better method to level up. But yeah, that's a proper method to get your Geralt up a few levels, not 200, but yeah, you will likely not drown if you have the whale potion, and you can always double shot them. 2 shots are needed. Underwater, the damage of your crossbow is increased by a ton. One of the best things or methods to level is to do the main story. Yeah, long story short, main story is, let's say, one of the best ways to level up your character. Simply go through that whole game and you will likely level up fast. But keep in mind, if you leave other stuff behind, e.g. side quests, you will then not be rewarded with the experience they used to give because you out-leveled them. Keep that in mind if you go to a next or further area. Use a interactive map for The Witcher and signposts only, as well as monster nests. Hide the rest. You then go to places that have multiple monster nests, e.g. necker nests or so, and you do them. You leave one item in after you looted them, and then meditate for 5 days straight. Please keep in mind, one meditation is only 23 hours, not 24. And surprise, after 5 days, the monster nests are there again. You can redo them, get all the XP, destroy them, and then you re-loot them, and you loot everything except for one item that you will leave in, because that way they will be restocked, refilled. And this is, by the way, one of the best mutagen farms for the Blood and Wine DLC as well, with those wormy monster nests. Totally worth it, gives you a ton of money as well. This method right here, it's very sensitive. If you make a small mistake, it might destroy everything for you, and it has to do with levers. There's always a lever waiting for you here at the destroyed Bastion, and you start off here, you go down to the first Bastion, and there you use that lever, go up to the next location up here and activate that second lever over here. Of course, the third one is over here, so 1, 2, 3 in those 3 towers, and then you go back, or not, no, let's not say go back, you go to the portal on that hill that you might have spotted already. And this is again a sensitive method. You have to keep in mind to play it right, as well as to have the next gen DLC. There's a portal that spawned up there, and now you can take this portal. Keep in mind that you now have to use an art build, and use art builds only, because only art can damage these enemies. If you try something else, you will fail. You will see in my playthrough right here, I damaged one of these enemies with something else than art, and I could not kill it then. In this case it was okay, it turned out good. But this is an amazing leveling method for insane experience. You go down here and yeah, now you spam the Ice AoE art. Totally check my Ice AoE art video out, where I show you the best Ice AoE art build. You of course need the Griffin armor and yeah, some Blood and Wine stuff. So this is only for next gen, as well as people who have the Blood and Wine. Art needs to deal damage, otherwise it will not work. And art only has to deal the damage. You don't have any other option. You must not use something else. And right here, you will then use art again against these Wraiths. Wraiths, of course. I played a lot of Wrath of the Lich King just lately. And with lately, I mean like 3 years ago when Wrath of the Lich King for World of Warcraft Classic came out. So Geralt is now asking for Triss help to use portals. Wow. Geralt asking for a portal that has been scripted to not go out that well as it does here, because these Wraiths, they take tons of damage, and die and grant a lot of XP. In my case, not, because I'm already level 100, so keep that in mind, there's no XP showing up. But you can see we can totally damage them down with art. Now there's a portal, and afterwards you can save yourself, get yourself some rest, some meditation, and repeat it. So this is a new leveling method, and it should be one of the best ones for pure XP only. Always remember to go into your options is the next tip, and this one is super handy because options, gameplay, enemy upscaling, super handy. Always have those enemies at your level, you need that. Next thing you can totally do is New Game Plus, but keep in mind, once you started it, you are in. I mean, you can always load your old, but keep in mind, if you want 100 armor, so level 100, don't make the same as I do and go in too early. Better level your normal playthrough to, I don't know, 55 as much as you can. Level as much as you can in your first playthrough, then start the New Game Plus, and you will then be able to get the level 100 items. Also, New Game Plus in general is a great way to get experience, because you will be able to play through that whole game again, and it's just worth it. I mean, with level scaling, it helps a ton as well, but New Game Plus is just like the most natural way to also be able to play that story again and maybe go for another ending. At this point, by the way, Ciri becomes a Witcher is the lore ending, because it hints towards Witcher 4, where she is a Witcher. Now there's two farm spots that are the best farm spots in the whole game for money and for leveling as well. Have I ever been here? I don't know, but I want to ignite this. Bloop. And these two are in the Blood and Wine DLC. So the first one is Artach Palace Ruins, and don't mind the white color. It's here the Hanse base. Remember, don't finish these. Never kill the final boss. Artach Palace Ruins here. And the other one is Castle Moncrain. Moncrain Castle, Hanse base here. Also, don't kill the final boss. Otherwise, you have to reload. And yeah, otherwise it will be gone forever. So here at Castle Moncrain, you can do an infinite loop of farming. And that is simply amazing. Totally check out my AoE whirlwind build for this. You go into that castle or these castles and kill everybody. The good thing is they grant XP. You have the enemy upscaling on, right? Wink, wink. But they grant loot as well, and this is the best loot farm spot as well as the best, or one of the best, leveling farm spots. But in combination, this becomes the pure best farm spot of The Witcher 3 also in 2025, and you need to do this to prepare for the next DLC that is rumored to be released in 2026, not developed by CDPR themselves, but by a studio formed by former CDPRs. And you simply clear up everything and wait for the additional troops to come in. Artach Palace Ruins, same thing, but yeah, they don't have like that free restock with them piling up at the stairs. You then go down again after you killed everybody into that first court, go down here and follow that path that is leading you towards a portal. While Geralt loves portals, he will now love the portal again, because it was so much fun to go through it. And there you go. Go back up, and the whole farm spot has been reset, and you can farm it again for hours, with the advantage of your decoctions not running out. And that is a clear advantage. You don't have to meditate, but you can simply just non-stop farm it. Now, this is the way to level up and get money at the same time, and I hope you learned a little bit. You now know how to level up fast. Of course, take this with grains of salt, because you might not want this. This might destroy your experience if you are super linear and want to keep everything in the order as CDPR intended it. So yeah, play it as you like, of course, but I would always recommend to go for speed leveling and farming, because I love these kind of mechanics. But if you don't, maybe just consider a few farming runs for some upgrades or so. Especially on Deathmarch, this might be of help. Of help could also be to check out this video right here. It might be interesting, because it's about The Witcher 3 and it's like that money-making guide, right? And on that side you find a playlist with The Witcher 3 guides that is of help to you as well. Also make sure to follow and stay with me. That would be amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you in the next video, and goodbye, guys.